Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it is the morning after the wedding. If you don't know what I'm talking about, card up here, and the video will be down below in the description box. So I just thought I would show you what I used to take my makeup off and how I prep my skin for the next day, which is today, because I used very long-wearing products yesterday, and they tend to be a little bit more difficult to get off. So let me show you what I used. To take my makeup off, I go in with the Banilla Co Clean It Zero. Now, I want to try the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm, but that shit is expensive, okay? So I'm trying to see when they have a sale so then I can try it. But for right now, I use this. And I use this. So actually, this is the Clinique Take the Day Off the liquid form for eyes, for lids, lashes, and lips. So what I actually do is I put a little hole in the Banilla Co, the product, because it comes out, it's a balm. I'll show you. So I pour some of the Clinique in there, and I don't know if you can see that. You see it drip out right there? And it just like boosts the removing power of this stuff. Like, this stuff is good, but when it comes to like eye makeup and stuff, I find that by itself I have to really rub at my eyes, and I don't want to do that. Speaking of eyes, oh my god, so I'm staying at a hotel, you guys know. I've been sleeping on my face, and let me tell you, I can see a difference in my eyes. Like, these little bags are because I've been sleeping on my face. Usually I sleep on my back because I have supportive pillows, but these pillows, like, I should have brought my own pillow. I thought that, you know, having pillows from two beds, because I'm sleeping in a room with two queens, and I just took the pillows from one bed and put them on the other. I'm sleeping with 6 pillows, and it's still not enough support for me to be able to sleep like on my back. So if you are a face sleeper, try sleeping on your, and you struggle with like lymphatic drainage, because that's what this is basically. It's not fat, because you guys have seen me without them. Basically, it's like fluid from like settling in your face because you know, are sleeping face down. Try sleeping on your back and see if you notice a difference. I'm gonna have to like do a whole lot of eye massages this morning, because now this is 2 days worth of doing this, of sleeping on my face, and I'm just like, oh my god. Anyway, yeah, so I use these two together to take off my makeup. You apply them on a dry face, and you just add a little bit of water to make it milky, this, that, and the other. Use a washcloth to wipe it off. Do not scrub. And I do that twice. And then I am trying this Mercier Conditioning Cleansing Oil. So this is an oil cleanser. And I do this as my last step of cleansing when I have makeup on. And I just got this from Poshmark, and I like it so far. I only used it this one time, but it seemed to do the trick, and I put my retinols on last night, and my skin's feeling pretty good. I did get a pimple on my hairline, but that could also be from, like, you know, my hair products and stuff, and not taking my wig off properly, because I got home late last night. I didn't drink because, well, that's kind of a lie. I had like 3 small glasses. Like, when I say small, they're like maybe that amount of liquid in the glass, and they weren't really glasses, they were plastic cups, and not red Solo cups, like the little glasses, anyway, or cups, I should say. So I didn't, you know, get drunk. I wasn't even tipsy. Where was I going with this? But either way, I got home late last night, so I hurriedly took off my makeup. So I might have missed something on my hairline, because you guys know I put my contour up into my hairline. Anyway, yeah, so those 3 products, these right here, are what I used last night. Yeah, product placement. Okay, and then this morning I went in with Old Faithful, the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. This is a mini size, obviously. It's a travel size. I used that this morning. I don't use this to take off my makeup because I find that it doesn't really have a lot of, it doesn't do the trick. Let's just say that. But using it as a daily cleanser in the morning or at night if you haven't worn makeup during the day, this is really good. Leaves your skin really soft and moisturized, I would say. Like, I have dry skin, so my skin always feels a little dry, but at least it's soft. Okay, so let's get into the skincare. Why can't I find anything? And then I move on to toner. This is the Fresh Rose Hydration Facial Toner. As you can see, I'm almost out of it. I keep this in the refrigerator because it feels really nice on the skin. And you can use a cotton pad, but I just use it on my hands and press it into my face. And it just feels so good and it smells so good. Like, fresh products tend to be expensive, but they are so worth it. I need to get the Deep Hydration Oil Toner next after I run out of this one. I'm just massaging my under eyes right now. So I need to get that next because we're hitting the drier season. And my skin is about to dry the fuck out. Like, I already got dry skin, but during the winter, I'm like, it's like hay dry. It's like, it's bad. Like, last night I was asking, because I pack a little purse when I go out. I forgot my hand lotion. Girl, when I tell you it hurt to like bend my hands, because, you know, I was washing my hands a lot, being around a lot of people. Like, I wash my hands a lot. You know, it's a habit considering where I work. And there was no lotion in the bathroom. And I'm like, oh, I didn't pack my lotion. I was so upset. Because my hands were just like, oh, thankfully it was dark, so now I could see how like gray my hands looked. It was quite embarrassing. So where was I going with that? Anyway, yeah. So when winter hits, I need to have an oil-based toner. Well, a toner with some oil in it to really keep my skin moisturized, because this is good for summer because it's really lightweight. But for winter, I need something a little bit more heavy duty. Usually I'd put an oil on, but I didn't pack an oil for this trip because, I mean, I'm only here 4 days, I'll be fine. I do use an oil at night, so like I said, my skin feels pretty good. Next, I use my eye cream. This is from Elizabeth Arden, but it really doesn't matter what eye cream. I like the creamy ones. I don't like thin eye creams. And I just work this into my skin. And I have had coffee this morning, but I'm really, really trying to drink my water, stay hydrated. Because if you're dehydrated, it shows up on your skin too. And during the winter, you tend to not feel as thirsty. So I pretty much force myself to drink water. I may not actually be thirsty, but or have the feeling of thirst, but I try to drink a lot of water every day. Sorry if you can hear that. My hotel is on a busy street. So I'm just putting this on my skin. And I just got out of a hot shower, so I'm kind of sweating a little bit, but it's okay. And then for moisturizer, I only brought one, and it's my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This works great as a primer as well for your makeup, but today, well, I am going to be doing my makeup as well, but I'm going to be using it as a primer and a moisturizer today. And this stuff is thick, so you don't need a lot, girl. You do not need a lot. And this is the only Charlotte Tilbury skincare I've tried. I know they have a serum and stuff like that, but I haven't tried it. Like, I like to try new skincare, but then I also don't, because like, you don't know if something's gonna make your skin feel even better than it already does unless you try it. But then, you know, you could have the opposite effect and your skin doesn't like it, and then you have to deal with, you know, the consequences, which could be a breakout, which I don't like. Like, when I first started using my retinol, I was purging, so I did have a lot of those like mini bumps around my face, but those went away after a while because that's just, you know, the active ingredient working. I'm just massaging my neck, try to get some of this fluid out of my face. face. I'm just looking very puffy. Oh my God, the food last night was so good. Like the hors d'oeuvres were but the main course, oh my God. Like I had to force myself not to eat like I was hungry because number one, I didn't want to be bloated. And then, but number two, like there was just so much to choose from. Like I didn't want to be walking around with like a pile of food. So I had like 2 plates. But it was so good. And then this salad, this pecan, apple salad. Oh my God, it was so good. And it had craisins in it. Like, and I'm not a huge salad eater. I'm just honest. Like, but, damn, I had like, I put that on both my plates because it was good. And then they had a beef sirloin and then this chicken. And you know, chicken, when, you know, mass cooked, sometimes it'd be dry. I don't know what they did, but that chicken was so good. It was so, I hate this word, but it was so moist. Like, oh my God. And it had sun-dried tomatoes or something on it. It was so good. It was so good. Like, it was good. It was good. It was good. And it was a beautiful wedding. Like, their colors were so pretty. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I don't go to weddings, but I did for them and I'm happy I went. It was outdoors. I mean, some of these people were like, I live in Michigan, mind you, and what's today? Yesterday was October 11th, and it was crispy, all right? Now, if you want to see what I wore, I'll put a picture right here, and it's also on my Instagram. But, so I was comfortable, but there were some women that were wearing dresses and heels, and mind you, it's outside, so I'm watching these poor women, like, sink into the ground. I was trying not to giggle. But it was beautiful. Like, I've never been to a fall wedding before, but it was the perfect day. It was sunny, crispy. It made you just want like some hot apple cider. They didn't have hot apple cider, but I would love that. And instead of cake, they had pie, and I had like 2 slices of pie. I don't know what it was. It tasted like apple, but with something else in it. I don't know, but it was good. That's all I know, it was good. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just massaging my face. It just feels good. And that's it. So I'm going to let this sink in, and then before I put on my makeup, I am going to apply more eye cream and probably a little bit more of the magic cream. So yeah, I'll probably include that in this video too. So I will see you in a minute with with one eye done, and then I'll show you how to do the look. I haven't even decided what I'm gonna do. I know I'm using a palette that I have in my collection, but I no longer support the brand, but I'm not gonna throw it out. So I'm not going to be telling you what I'm using, but it's gonna be a look. If you have similar colors, like it's not gonna be something that you can't find. So I'm thinking greens though, or not, maybe reds. Maybe reds and browns, yeah. Either way, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, here I am. And this is the eye look that I did. Now I wanted to do something with a nude lip. I wanted to do a cool tone and a nude lip, but I didn't bring any nude lips with me. I only have these 4 liquid lipsticks from Glam Goth Beauty, and they are in Lucky You, Blood Rose, Goth Majesty, and Renegade. So they're all like bolds, like reds, like a brownish red, and then like a brown. So I wasn't gonna drive all the way home just to get some nude lipsticks, because I'm literally only maybe like 40 minutes away from my house, but not with gas prices these days. So this is what we're doing. And like I said before, I used a palette of a brand that I no longer support, so I'm not going to be, you know, giving you shade names like I usually do. So I'm probably just going to make this a, you know, watch me do my makeup kind of thing. And yeah, probably. Okay, so let's get into it.
so contagious. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Your love is so contagious, contagious.
This is the final look. I'm pretty sure I've done something like this before, like burgundy-ish, just with different products. Sorry if you can hear the person outside talking. They talking hella loud. Anyway, yeah. And if you're curious what is on my lips, I am using a ColourPop Raw Beauty Christy collaboration item. This is an eyeliner, but I use it as a lip liner. And this is in the shade Woodsy. I'll give you a little swatchy swatch. It's Twist Up. Like I said, it's originally an eyeliner, but I use it as a lip line. Super creamy, super opaque. And then on the center of my lips, I'm just going in with, where is it at? Goth Majesty from Glam Goth Beauty. Just give you a swatchy swatch of this, even though I'm sure you know what this one is, but this is like my favorite shade from Glam Goth Beauty. Aside from Lucky You and Blood Rose for Red, this is like my favorite fall shade. It's so pretty. And so I just put that in the center of my lips, like lightly to give it that blushy look. I've been really into matching my eyes with my lips lately, so anyway. And I didn't film my foundation because I'm just using the same products that I used yesterday, so I figured you guys were like, might not really care. When I get home tomorrow though, I'm gonna film a video using a different foundation. I'm not sure if I've said this already, but I'm going to be using a different foundation tomorrow. So I'll probably be doing a foundation review tomorrow and another eye look, because just after that wedding and seeing all of her colors, I'm just so inspired. Like, oh, I love fall. So this is not really a spooky ooky look, but I mean, it's still dark and smoky, of course. Anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. Share this video because you know sharing is caring. And since you're here, you might as well watch some more videos. So there they are, popping up right there. Right there and right there. Right there and right there. Right there and right there. Click on one of them. Click on one of these videos. You might as well binge, especially if you are a smoky eye lover. Okay? Because that's literally all I do, smoky eyes. Okay, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.